How's it going, everybody? Kyther here, and welcome to a brand new series on our channel, Dragon Quest Builders 2. I haven't played the first one, but I have seen in a let's play of pretty much the entire thing. Not that that is completely necessary for this at all. We're good. I'm pretty sure in a previous playthrough of a different game, I had my scale set up wrong, but we're good. That music, very loud. Claim builder bonus. We might as well do this. Ooh. I'm gonna quickly make myself an account unless there are things that I need to not hide show. What? We shall be of the agreeings to the things. Slight delay in the beginnings of the things. What are we doing? This loading / saving thing is very funny. Aha, I has an account. Easy peasy. No bonus content available. That is fine. I don't have the... what's he calls it? But any of the DLC adjusted yet. So that is fine. Game. This is a very beautiful screen. I will give you that. But can I have the menu back, please? Anyway, good time as any. This series is going to be a very long one. This game is very long. Kind of slow to start off as well. But for the most part, I probably want to keep these episodes roughly, or parts I should say, roughly around half an hour. I feel like we have an issue here that the game is just like freaking out. Let me fix this. Okay, so now that the menu's back, this game's going to be kind of also going on for a while on the channel. As I said, parts, episodes, whatever, are going to be about roughly around 30 minutes. Some might go longer to about up to 45. And that's because I'm going to be sort of recording this in bulk. Anywhere spanning between an hour to probably even up to 2 or 3 hours at most. And sort of just trying to get an episode out most days. I keep saying episodes. It's mainly going to be parts. Also, this is going to be a very, very casual playthrough. I'm going to hit start just so we can design a character. Okay, cool. Usually, I don't mind the female characters, but this one, not so much. We're going to be a male. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, very sort of casually done playthrough. Gonna be very orientated once we get to the point of just building the towns like crazy. But it also depends whether or not it's somewhat similar to the previous game, since I've seen how that's played. I don't know how. Oh, I can just tap to the outside. That's amazing. It's beautiful. The face is what I was claiming at. Rotate him. I'm not going with the dark purple. Should probably hit the button for the dark purple. We're probably gonna... I'm okay with that skin. Yala. Pretty much the default. We'll go that one instead. It dies. Give it them angry eyes. Is I was gonna say. Maybe a more general color? Maybe... No, I need to see your eyes in order to actually pick a color, buddy. Yeah, I think a darker color is actually going to work best. Unless we match with the... Not... Because that's terrifying. It's like soulless eyes. Eesh. Oh. We're just going to stick with the normal, casual blue. Enter a name. Oh boy, what are we gonna call this kid? I have seen the demo. I might be thinking of the demo of the first game though. They had a builderish name. Just stick with generic me. So we shall name oh. Or not, maybe. Tempted to go with Kyther, but I'm also tempted just to call him Kid. For no reason. I can't actually Oh, circle to talk. I'm not used to this. Unless we just call him Timmy. Widow Timmy. I don't know. I don't like naming things. Let's just, we'll we'll stick with Kyther. Why not? Why not, I suppose. We're going almost too far. We shall stick with, yep. Are you happy with it? You can change appearance and everything once you reach a certain point in the game. Absolutely, let's go. You can now adjust the game settings. Once you're happy, you select conform. Let's say that that be a lot of things that I can change. Look up, down, dash, and ride control. Look up, look down, dash and ride monsters. Ooh. Up, look to, no, you know what I prefer? I prefer it to be that one, but it'd be R2. Not L2. I suppose we'll leave it at that one. Lesson objects. Lesson use tool. I don't know. I suppose I might fiddle with these later. Presumably I get told all this, so vertical, yeah, that sounds about right. Walk run settings. Kyther will start to run when you tilt a fair amount. Start run all the way. Yeah, I like the ability to walk a little bit. We'll see, I'll probably swap that to 3 later on. Network connection. Everything there looks fine. Minimap, retro, chunky, boom. See what chunky looks like, and then we'll swap it, and then see whether we keep it or not. Minimap view, rotate. We'll find out whether I get annoyed by that or not. We'll leave everything else later. Nope, other way. Fast messages. Brightness should be fine. Auto translucency. Please note, will be fixed at low when you play through the main scenario. Or just leave it at low then. I don't see the point of throwing it up high unless I need to see it. See water through glass. Oh, okay, you're just adding issues there. Nah, we will. Yeah, I'll change things later if need be. Alright, very long introduction. My apologies. But this is me playing games for the first time and everything, so. That was the other thing I was supposed to mention, but we might be getting into the story. I'm recording this just slightly, ever so slightly differently. Normal. We'll see how that goes. Learn the recipe for a stackable slab. Learn the recipe for a pixel protagonist. Pixelated prince. Pixelated princess. Legendary line art. And a knick-knack backpack. Backpack, as I will probably never call it ever again. Someone points in the game. Yes, you get the things. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Do I press the buttons? Okay. Just takes a long time to do the thing. What's up, baddie bad, and even bigger baddie bad? Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon. I'm gonna butcher names, just so you know. And lo, his minions of mayhem did much outrank upon rank to savage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Much outrank upon rank. Okay, that makes more sense when you read it in a fluitive sentence. Okay, you ever had more high pitch points, but whatever. Our unholy father then gave up his immortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Edric. Before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Well, okay then. They went bye-bye. What's up, weird dude? The moon
waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns as supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah! All hail Hargon! Praise be to Malroth.
Also, don't be surprised if I figured these voices. Oh, hellish father. I don't know if it's the same dude or not. Hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. This is too much of a nice voice for the evilness of this. Dragon Quest, a builder's adieu. That's the name of the game. Who'd have thought? Kyther. You are the hero who will save this world. Should be more of a holy figure. Arise, my child. Your destiny awaits. It's slightly got a hint evil in that the beginning part of that second bit. Sub-giant skeleton dude.
The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero. I know that much. You're one of them builders, right?
Look at the dopey face that sidearm that character sort of gives. Sure. I will say whatever you think I am.
You want to watch that mouth of yours? Boy, telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. I don't have any lungs, so I can't actually use commas. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lad like you.
Let me that right.
Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on the deck.
The happy music. Wow. Some say happy music. Use the out your camera. Look at the jump. Why a circle jump? Wow, you. Hello, Bones. There's no response. Just a skeleton. Look, kid. I should have. Look. My name's Kyther, but me referring to myself, I'm probably gonna call this dude kid. Ooh, okay. First order of business. Oh. Just think, that's the only thing I can do. Camera speed needs to go up the wazoo. That is... we'll see what that's like. Yes. Save them settings. That is too slow for me. That's better. Examine spot. Inside the pot. Oof, what a pong. I don't know why I'm putting the voice for this. This must be the toilet. Looks like it hasn't been emptied for a very long time. Okay, let's just leave that alone then, shall we? I love the fact that I could just open up my own cell. Sup, ghosty dude.
Builder. I have something to tell you.
Did you know that you can run by holding R1 while you move around with a tilt? Sure, the extra speed will come in handy. But take care near high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner than later. Or I can just walk like this. We can Naruto run our way to freedom. Woo. Oh. Is there a silent? There's... Hey! I don't remember what that voice said for you. Kind of. Sort of.
The builder. Tell me, boy.
Do the Children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters that carry strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished into vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Now are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. Oh, alright. That's it. Hey! People. Hello. I couldn't help but overhear your hobnobbing with the dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder, are you? I was going to ask you if you come up with a plan to get us off the ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Oh, why in the goodness name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer or... Wait, did I ever? Yeah. Well, Myron said I'd never been left to rot in a stinking cell. We thought the Children of Hargon were all but vanquished. I don't know who's talking at this point, whether it's still her or not. That they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us? Step. That's not the right key. Well, apparently I have a key. Little bit of something to tell you. Oh, yep, okay. Like. Okay. Just expect your recent placement is so noisy. What did you say at the start? Just remember this first until the day you die. I thought you meant if I went and spoke to something, I'd die. That was a different thing altogether. What the heck is the slime doing down here? This is where we stole our cargo. We slime... Sumerians, like me, call it the hold. So, you wouldn't be that apprentice builder I've been hearing about, would you? They say that you can make all sorts of stuff from just a few bits and blobs. I don't know how you builders do it. As the magnificent Hargon said, destruction awaiteth. All that is built. Think of all that hard work going to waste. Well, I feel like I'm gonna press X so many times to jump. It's going to be absurd. Up here, builder. Look at all the people. Ah, he was the person up there. Should we talk to everyone else first? See if anyone has anything interesting to say. Hell's bells. What a storm we had last night. It washed all away the torches overboard and scattered my barrels around the deck. I beg your pardon. You say you slept right through it. Good gracious. You must sleep like a particularly lazy log to have missed a humdinger of a hurricane like that. You say that, I say more. Boink, boink. I'm even more curious as if I can actually just jump off. But I am not going to test that. Oh, mighty Hargon. How did those hatred humans ever manage to defeat you? Did the whole world not cower before you obliterated Moonbrook? If only I'd risen from my grave in High Priest Hargon's heyday, I would have led an death of luxury. Instead, we're being stuck here in a skeleton crew. Another thing I should point out, never actually played any of the Dragon Quest games. It may or may not change people's minds of me watching this. Have you heard? No. I'd better give you a quick history lesson then, boy. In the age of long since past, this world was ruined by the iron fist of king among kings, the mighty Dragon Lord. He's just nomming at my forehead. I was one of his loyal foot soldiers, but the master I so valiantly served was vanquished at the hands of some hotshot hero. So when the High Priest Hargon rose to power, I wasted no time in signing up to join his dishonorable ranks. Alas, even he was destined for defeat. Just my luck. Now the other skeletons look down on me for switching sides. I'm even starting to think the downfall of these great leaders could be something to do with me? Probably. Absolutely. Bored. I'm bored beyond belief. I'm going out of my skull with boredom. I tell you, it's nothing but ocean everywhere I turn. Water over this way, water over that way. Some say too much water. Just give me something to look that's not the blooming horizon. Oh, we can give you something to look at, buddy. You probably won't like it, though. I can actually talk to everything on here. You're the apprentice builder that nabbed the Kyther, aren't ya? A mouth in the mid. I feel a few particles of sympathy for ya. Should be ya, not you. It was not very nice of you that your end is nigh. As you continue to talk. Well, if it isn't Mr. Builder.
You're only an apprentice, but you're flirting around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go nowhere without anywhere that they without bumping into an innocent little builder. Eggprint, an undoing by a hard work. The world's gone down in plane, that'll for sure. It's ridiculous at this point. Our only quest with is to eliminate brothers and build them like you one by one. Hee hee ha ha. You're on his ship swaying from Sasa. I feel a bit seasick. Sir, you want to know where we're sailing to? I have the focused idea. Maybe you should ask the captain. The higher ups would never tell stuff like that. No rank. I'd laugh at the slime you. Hello, woman. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squashed. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the greatest and glorious, highest truth. I like how he's just staring at me too. What's with this slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing all you humans at once. And for all. Slurpy slurp slurp. You see? Yep, you straight up follow me. Sup? Middenhal? Canrock? Canrock? Phoebus. Moonbrook? From forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the scorns of Edric, who laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form, so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he was too vanquished. He too was vanquished. Ow, my feet. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say. Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day, we will reduce this world to ruin. Kinda over the whole voice thing at this point. This is too many people. No, it's my own fault for going around talking to them. Hell's bells, what a storm we had last night. I spoke to you already. I'm not paying attention. Whoosh. Builder, I have something to tell you. If you ever get stuck or can't figure out what to do, I should go back to whoever I spoke to last. Gotcha. I wanted to check one thing down here. Pay attention to everyone that was actually in this cell. Just old people and her. Alright. It's finally time. Stairs are no match for you, I see. You just can't keep a good lad down. You just whacked me backwards. Either that or the camera moved. Now, as you no doubt have spotted, we're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyway. Nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. A piece of kelp. Kyther can't remember when he last ate. Thought of food makes his stomach start rumbling. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Fair enough. That's how we swallow. Nom. You shall not look at me while I eat. However, there is one place. I don't know if that cut out for you guys as well. There's one place on ship we have not looked. I must be very careful when I traverse back down here, or else I fall. There is someone up here. Hello, it's one of you. Squee, human, what are you doing up here? Are you thinking of work? Thinking of work too? Oh, you thinking of work too? I just love playing Twant. I don't have to care who knows. I don't know what you're talking about. Seeing as you're here, I may as well have you spoken to the rest of the crew, or Minister of Monolith. They're a friend of the bunch, wouldn't they say? Menagerie. Right. I just worry that we've gone a bit thin. I don't even know what I said. Dunno. Think Hargon has overgrown and peace returned. But if you better not get the wrong idea, human and monstrous. Dunno. When are monsters. Never meant to mix. We're enemies. Enemies always have been, always will be. You say that. Just speaking words to me now.
That'd be great if I could speed climb this. Okay. Oh, I actually lost it. I'm the captain now. Alright, let's just speaketh to you. Get this over and done with.
That one that cup's pretty tasty, isn't it?
The pungent aroma and slimy texture make for a blind tingling combination. Oh, but you should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. Yep, you heard me right. You'll be dead soon enough. But don't worry, you won't be ruffling off this mortal coil just yet. I've got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting on with first. Yay! First mission accomplishment. You can wipe that livid look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. So long as I've got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. He says he's not going to send me to the grave, but he keeps swiping the sword at me. What's that? You want to know where and what we're doing here? You're doing here? If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, I'll go and talk to those five monsters beneath the flag over there. I've already done all this though. They say the same thing with skipping it. Yep. Yep. Yay. We spoke to you all before. Yep. No. I don't have a clue. You don't know either. I spoke to you twice. I think. I'm skipping ahead. I didn't realize you'd actually make me go talk to those guys.
So you talk to the rest of the crew, eh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know. We're the last survivors of the Children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty Master of Destruction himself. That means your elders are our sworn enemies.
We're sailing the... Dude, stop! That one hurt!
We're sailing in the ocean blue, rounding up pesky vermin like you, along with anyone else who gets in our way. Eh? You want to know what we're going to do with all these builders? Only higher-ups know for sure. But I'm making my bones about it. I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time we've got left. Just be thankful you can be of some benefit as your final moment draws ever closer.
Yay, I spoke to people. This is obnoxious. Listen up, Elder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars or worse, you'll do as I say. Here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things shipshape around here again. To start with, I want you to break up all the driftwood, strewn round about the deck, and bring me the wood when you're done.
Go on, chop chop.
Okie dokie. Oh, this one right here. Schmack. Schmack. Yoink. Whack. Whack. Yoink. Whack. Whack. Yoink. Whack. No! It's a whole of lot. That is not the right button at all. Whack. Whack. Yeah, do I have to tap it each time? Okay. I misread what he wanted me to do. Good.
Well, my deck looks in much better shape now that you've packed up all the wood. It flies on you, eh?
Still, I suppose being given the chance to save your sorry skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx, actually. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? The truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to be fraternizing with your kind. But considering the state of my ship, I've got no other choice.
Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder. You're only an apprentice at the end of the day. So, I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't forsake me for a little thing like this, right? Right?
Anyway, I think we've chewed that fat long enough. You want to cling onto your life for a little longer. I suggest you continue working like the dreadful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful that what bash doesn't bash you back. I'm very tempted to whack him at this point. I just can't do anything. Damn it. You're an odd one. The moment I let you out of the cell, you've been scurrying about my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. Yep, it's the first thing I did. If anything, I'd wager you were actually enjoying this. There must be something wrong with you. Can't explain it any other way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Face. Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. It's because I got no idea what's happening. What? Always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Seems like you aren't scared of us at all. Better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try and pull. Luckily, there's plenty of you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on deck have got jobs that need doing. Report back to me when you've sorted them out. Well, if I have to climb back up there again, doesn't look like I do. We're good then. So, been watching you build. I saw you scramble around the deck, really pocketing all the wood you could find. Raging tempest that struck last night washed all the navigation lights overboard. Such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To wit, we should use the wood you collect to make some new torches. Do you see that worn-out workbench over there? I do now. Use it to make 5 torches. Here, I believe you will need this oil to craft them. I love the fact that they know how to make it too. I got oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. 5 blocks will be your sign. There's 1 by the workbench and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Oh dear. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return them to me when you've finished the task. Yep. The torches. I got it. Build. Okay. Bang bang. Do to the 5. Let's get out of there. Yep. Happy tap tap. Bonk. Do. There we go. I was gonna say, I know there's a first person on here as well. I just couldn't remember. I didn't know what the button was. Bonk. Do. No. Bonk. Ah. It's all lit up. Scary monster dude. Seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a chip for a ship such as ours, they should do with being a touch more sinister. I do say so myself. But I shan't complain, the deck is illuminated once more. There was a little bit of a game volume cut there. Not sure if that is just my side or not. If it is, I'll probably have to swap up how I'm recording back to the other way. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. But that matters. Will soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who might still find some use for you. Go to them, I pray. Okie dokie. Will do once I can move. Sup? Well, if it isn't the so-called builder, anyone think you own the place the way you're strutting about the deck? What's with the attitude? I want to ask who's driving the boat, because no one is at this point. You're running errands for the boys on the captain's orders. You want me to give you a job to do? Well, tell you what. You can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck on this good-for-nothing ship, as long as you're not afraid to put your own life on the line. Truth is, I always wondered when the builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano a mano with a monster? Oi, you. Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill him, eh? Alright, better put them dukes up. Warn you though, the skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come on, find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk. Well, what's up? Bonk. Ah! Well, I actually did hit him. I didn't think I was going to. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you still had health, but you're down. And then you got back up. Well, you're a better boxer than you look. I give you that. Still, the only thing those pathetic punches of yours hurt was my pride. Not that I should be surprised. Ow. Pretty bony for someone who claims to be a builder. It doesn't exactly bode well for the future career, does it? Gots to be strong. Lucky you don't have a future to speak of at all. Right, be off with you. Go and tell the boss son what's weakling you are. Back. You fight like a cow's Kyther. You builders really aren't cut out for combat after all. I mean, I pulverized him and he didn't hit me once. I don't know what that means. Or what that says to you, but anyway. So that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had a weapon? Yeah, likely story. You got to bash him upside the skull with one of them torches. You're such a wizard whipping them up. Don't make me laugh. Ah, what's that book you've got there? It's my book. Ba-ba-ba-dee. Here we go. Kyther learns a new recipe. Ripper stick. Broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack +8. Don't just stand there smirking. Tell me what's so funny. What? You just worked out how to make a Kyther stick? Well, I never. Are you telling me that builders can invent things as well as make them? But don't you just stand around looking gormless? Put your money where your mouth is and make this Kyther stick then. You know where the workstation is, right? I absolutely do. And one more thing. Once you've made it, don't forget to equip it. Weapon's no use otherwise. Whee! Alright. Here's the wood. Kapink. Kapink. One will do me for now. Alright. Alright, try select within. Press square to build it. Welcome. Aha. I made it. The boy genius returns. Kyther stick in hand, and you really look the part. What do you say, fancy another crack at the old bag of bones now you've got a weapon? Sure. That's the spirit. I want to watch the rotter try and put himself back together once you're through with him. Okay. Hi. Didn't even get a hit in. Bone crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up after this one. Go on then, lad. Don't brag about beating me to the bone scalp. Boneson. Dun 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 dun. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good for now is feeding a dog. Sure. What? Feel a bit sorry for him? That's a new one. A original human never had a share. Never had to put up these blasted teeth. I'd never shed a tear for a monster before. Don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Chiku chiku. Anyway, thanks for that, builder. It certainly helped pass the time if nothing else. But you even learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet, not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones there's someone else aboard who needs a helping hand. Got a feeling in your bones, eh? Do you now? What's this? This geezer. Ooh. We slide. I like that. My, you've gotten a little you've been a little busy little boy, haven't you? No, I'm a man, despite the fact of what I say. First you made those torches, and now a Kyther stick, to which I cannot pronounce. But you hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours, builder? Do you have any? Yes. Liar! The only thing you're carrying is a Kyther stick. You haven't a single tool upon your person. Well, I think we ought to do something about that, hadn't we? I confiscated this pair of gloves from the builder on the brig below decks. Now they're yours. What is with these monsters? They make no sense. With these equipped, you'll be capable of hoisting up a whole hoist of objects without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an
orderly fashion. So without further ado, take these newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels strewn higgledy-piggledy about the deck, place them on the mat beside me.